Why are a few albums from AC/DC that were released in the 1980s have been overlooked? This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison, and yes, I'm talking about these albums here that have been overlooked. Flick of the Switch, Fly on the Wall, and of course, Blow Up Your Video. Don't get me wrong, they all are platinum status in the United States and they've sold in other countries, but never anymore at an AC/DC concert do you hear any songs off these albums. And even the Maximum Overdrive soundtrack for a movie that bombed, but of course it's a great soundtrack. The song "Who Made Who," which hasn't been performed in over 20 plus years. I can't understand it. All the albums are good. Maybe they didn't sell as many copies as Back in Black and For Those About to Rock We Salute You, but they are still fucking great albums. Flick of the Switch, of course, with the title track, Flick of the Switch, um, Bedlam in Belgium, a lot of other great songs on there as well. Deep in the Hole. I can just basically go on forever with it. Guns for Hire, another great one. Then we have Fly on the Wall, which has a lot of great songs on it, which include the title track Fly on the Wall, Shake Your Foundation, Stink the Pink, Danger. Of course, that song First Blood, one of my favorites off that album. And then, of course, Blow Up Your Video, which was considered sort of a comeback before the Thunderstruck record, which included great songs on there like That's the Way I Want to Rock and Roll, Heat Seeker, as well as Go Zone and Choose Up, to name a few. Now we're here. These albums anywhere between, let's see, 83. That album's now 42 years old. Fly on the Wall, as we're doing this video, is pushing 40. And Blow Up Your Video is like 37 years old. Great albums. Haven't heard any songs off those albums performed live in a very long time. I don't think anything over Flick of the Switch has been performed since 1983, which I think is freaking insane, if you know what I'm saying. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else has to subscribe. We thank you very much for the continued love, honor, and support. It is greatly appreciated. Apparently, Atlantic Records didn't want to spend any money on the Flick of the Switch album because they felt that it contained no hit singles. I know it did. We all know it fucking did. But anyways, those albums are respected by true AC/DC fans. And Janaki says, "Hell yeah," in the back. And I could be on here blabbering for another 6 hours and all, but I'm not going to do that, of course. But those albums are great, and of course the Maximum Overdrive soundtrack, which I don't remember if it's called Who Made Who offhand. I'm just not remembering. But also DT and Chase the Eights are great songs as well. And believe me, we all listen to, myself, Janaki, and Janaki do listen to these albums religiously. And I'm not gonna be BSing you about that. And yeah, it was called Who Made Who, friends. It was a soundtrack album for the movie Maximum Overdrive. Even though the movie wasn't a great movie, the soundtrack was fucking awesome. And I always love that song, Who Made Who. Mentions the term video game, if you know what I'm talking about. But hey, it's a great album as well. So hopefully these three 80s albums these three AC/DC albums are released in the 80s, which are Flick the Switch, Fly on the Wall, and Blow Up Your Video, are no longer overlooked. Of course, the Who Made Who's the soundtrack Maximum Overdrive is out there as well. And of course, Back in Black and For Those About to Rock We Salute You were also excellent albums as well. Your thoughts, friends? Shame, shame, shame.